Okay, good evening and welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Fight CPS and stop taking our children. I'm your host, Bob Pace, and it's a warm welcome. Who is Bob Pace? I'm a family man, a father, and I'm not a lawyer. I cannot give legal advice. I can only tell you what worked for me in my CPS case and what worked for 2,700 people I've talked to. I'm here to help you. I've helped raise 6 children. I have 61 years of life skill, and I do want to uh, help you get your children back or hang on to your children. Now, there's several ways. There's some things that you can do to interact with this live stream. One of them is to text me a message, either a question or a comment about CPS. Please state your first name, your city or county, and your state. If you're outside the United States, your country, I love to hear from you. I love to hear from you. Um, okay. Um, I want to welcome you people coming in here. And as soon as we get some people in here, we'll talk a little bit more. Great. We got some people in the room. That's perfect. All right. That's one of the ways you can interact in this room is by texting me a uh, a message, either a question or a comment about CPS. And another way that you can interact is to be a guest. Now, put up the banner for being a guest. Again, you're here to get help, and I can give you help on CPS. I'm not a lawyer, and I can't give out legal advice, but I can tell you what worked good for me in my case. And people I've talked to, the 2,700 people, and the rules I've come up with. Now, to be a guest on my live stream, all you have to do is email me, Bob Pace, Bob P at vincentwdaves.com. That's Bob P at vincentwdaves.com. And you could pick one of my 14 live streams. I'm on Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. weekdays, at 8 a.m. on the weekends. I'm on every night of the week at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. And um, you just pick, I'd say I want to be Bob's Sunday night show or Bob's Friday morning show or Bob Wednesday night show. You just pick that time, send it to my email. I will in turn get it sent to Grace, my show producer, and she'll send you a link to StreamYard, which is the software I use. And StreamYard uses YouTube to transmit. And StreamYard has the format of this room. So I can take up 9 of you. With me makes 10. With you that makes 10. So the rules are simple about being a guest. We certainly are respectful to one another. We don't use profanity, and we do not eat or smoke on the show. Furthermore, we do not use the names of judges, children, or social workers. That's real simple there, and I really encourage a guest. Now, lastly, I'm going to put up my phone number. Now, my phone number is 626 698 0990. We have a new person on the room here. I haven't heard before. Saul. Hi, Saul. Another day loads 16 tons. What do I get a day older and deeper in debt? Well, okay. Well, this is about CPS. I appreciate the rhyme there, but with all respect, I'd like to have a question about CPS, Saul. Okay. And where are you from? Where are you from, Saul? So I'm here to help you um, keep your children or hang on to your children and help you navigate through CPS. Now, fighting CPS is like open heart surgery. You need a professional. You need a professional attorney. And I have one. His name is Vincent W. Davis. He works really quite hard at getting children back. He is schooled and licensed in the area of juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. He has 39 years of fighting CPS and getting children back. He's also a trial attorney. He can also do civil lawsuits. Once your case is over, he can sue the agency for your violation of your constitutional rights or your civil rights. If they committed, for example, perjury in court where the social worker lied. So um, you're in Kansas, you don't have a question. Um, okay, so why are you in here, Saul? This is about CPS. How can I help you? How can I help you, Saul from Kansas? That's great. Do you hear the judges' hearings? Are these judges that work in dependency court, family court? Are these CPS judges? Anyway, you can also share information that can help others in this room. Now, I'm speaking about my attorney, Vincent W. Davis. Now, he can be reached at the office. That office number is 888-888-6582. And when you talk to the reception, make sure you tell them Bob Pace sent you. And when you speak to Mr. Davis, tell him that Bob Pace sent you. And he can be talked to about hiring him. For instance, every case is different. It all depends on the complexity and how long your case been going on. But typically in LA County, he's $5,000 retainer and he's $500 an hour attorney. But it all depends upon your case complexity and how long the case been going on. But he is one of the best attorneys to defend you, and he will get your kids back. So that number, 888-888-6582, is the office number there. Also at that office number, you can find out when other people will be live streaming about CPS, also books and guides about how to fight CPS and that kind of thing there. So that's the law offices. Again, my number's up 626-698-0990. I'd love for you to call in on it. Hello, Taylor, Willie. Do you take cases in Georgia? Vincent will go anywhere. He'll go anywhere. It's just that when he goes out of the area, it's going to cost you more because you got to pay the airfare, the hotel accommodations, the transportation, and the license fee for that particular state. But like the other day, I gave out a quote of 125,000 to Georgia. Give a similar quote to Wisconsin, 125,000. It all depends on the complexity and how long the case been going. How's going? So it is a little bit more money to do out of state, but he's worth every dime. He will get your kids back. And he's excellent at doing lawsuits too. He's excellent at doing that. He's a trial attorney. Been doing this for 39 years. He once was in foster care himself, so he knows about the foster care system. Yeah, that's true, Saul. Different states have different laws. That's true. So I'm here tonight to help you with your CPS matter. People that have questions or concerns, they got a court date coming up. I want to talk to you. You can either text me messages or call in or be a guest on my live stream. Taylor, who's from Georgia, says, I'm getting my kids back. I just need help getting the allegations off my record. Well, if you weren't convicted, what you need to do is you need to file and have it expunged. You need an attorney to do so. It is all on there. Um, well, were you ever proven that they were true? Were the allegations ever proven that they were true? I know it is. It can be on your record too. So we're trying to find out. Um, when you had no conviction, you should have them remove it from your file. You don't want to keep it on your record. You need to remove it, Taylor. Need to remove it. So how long ago was your kids returned, Taylor? And tell me a little bit about how your case went so I can help you. Hey, Saul, I appreciate your help, but I think Taylor, what she really needs is that she needs a attorney in Georgia that can help her with her case. Um, we got it very important. Um, you definitely have to have, if you're not found guilty of anything, you can have your record expunged, but you do need an attorney. And if you're in Georgia, you need to get a Georgia attorney. And all you have to do is tell them you want your records clear because you're not found guilty. That's really, really important there. Now we're not talking about Kansas. We're talking about Georgia. Taylor is from Georgia, so we need to help Taylor from Georgia. And so um, Taylor says I did a one level administration review. Well, can you tell me with your case, do you have a letter from CPS that says you're found not guilty and your case is closed? Do you have that letter? It's so important to have that letter. It's so important to have that letter there, Taylor. Okay, Taylor, I'm trying to help you, but you got to direct the questions to me so I understand what you're talking about. You said the allegations were not true and you want them to remove your record. So you need a letter from the child protection system in Georgia that said you were found not guilty and your case is closed. Then what you do with the information, then you get yourself a hired attorney to get you then expunged so it isn't showing up on your record. So it isn't showing up on your record. Why are we talking about Kansas? Taylor is in Georgia. Saul, you're not in Kansas, I don't think. I think, are you in Kansas? That's what it is. Okay, I see what the confusion is, seems to be. Um, okay. Um, I'm looking for anybody that would like some help. All you have to do is phrase your question. My phone number is up. You can call me at 626 698 0990. So we have several people in the room. We have Saul is from Kansas, and we have Taylor is from Georgia. Taylor wants to get, he's innocent of allegations and he needs to get his record clear. In order to get your record clear, you need a letter from CPS that says they've dropped the allegations and your case is closed. And then we go about getting the record expunged. We need to get your record expunged. That involves going before a judge. Now we're at the halfway mark. I got about half an hour left of my show. A half hour left of my show. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream. All right. Who am I speaking to? Who am I speaking to? Taylor. Taylor. Okay. Now, Taylor, you've been talking on my live stream for the past half an hour, and I've been trying to ask you questions. I don't know if you're spending your time talking to Saul from Kansas. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm glad you called in and welcome from Georgia. There's a lot of people from Georgia. Now, you said that you want to get your record expunged. So, were you found that the charges against you were dropped? Do you have a letter from social services saying they were dropped? Well, what about your allegations? Did they find out that you are not guilty of the allegations?
So they said it's substantiated. So I don't know
Well,
what that
substantia
means,
means you're guilty,
but
so you can't get that record expunged. That stays on your record.
okay.
Did you agree to those charges?
Did I agree to them? No.
All right, then how they substantiate it? Had they had your trial?
Did they have my child?
Yeah.
Um, yes, they spoke to my children.
Okay, so then you're found substantiate means you're found guilty. So now are they doing the family reunification?
Yes, so they are asking that we do services and we go ahead and that's like that would be the way we get them paid. So like I had to do all the services provided and then after that they will close the case, but it won't erase the substantiated allegations. So
No, no,
that's
no.
what
It
I'm
won't
trying to do.
erase the allegations because they're substantiated.
Okay. So I mean that's what I'm like, do I go from here? Do I do like appeal or
Well, here's the thing is, the day that it was substantiated, you have so many days you have to do an appeal. Did you do an appeal then?
yes, I did it within the right time
All
frame.
right, then what was the appeal? Where did they come back with the appeal?
They haven't gotten back to me yet, and that's what I'm waiting on.
Okay,
And
here's how it would work.
I don't.
If you win your appeal, then they aren't substantiated, then you could go ahead and get your record cleared.
Okay. And then what's the step? In the worst case scenario, if they don't,
Well,
should I
then you're
CPS?
stuck. Then you're stuck with the case.
Okay. And it doesn't come up at all. Like,
No, 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 no. I mean, it stays on for you forever. It's sad. It really is sad. So any credit report you do, any job you get, it can become a problem.
okay. And there's, I mean, they didn't follow protocol, so that's why I'm like trying to see if I can take them to court. Otherwise, like even if I sue them and win, would that make them take the charges off?
No, if they're
Because I
substantiated
feel
and you
like,
lose your appeal, they're not going to take it off.
right, I'm saying, okay, so should I just go ahead and sue now then, regardless of the appeal?
What? I'm sorry. What are you trying to ask?
So should I just go ahead and sue now? Like, I'm trying to stop this.
Oh, you
Honestly,
can't
I just
sue
want
them
to.
yet. You cannot sue them yet. You know why? Because your
Okay,
case is not over.
okay. So you have to just go through, do what you can, and then, okay.
Well, are
So
you using a
I
court?
did go, no, because it's still an ongoing. So I did go ahead and give them evidence of basically the father making fraudulent reports and also, that he was abusive. So basically, I have everything, some police reports and everything going back, and I sent all of that stuff to him. Um, he obviously made me false report because we're in the middle of divorce. So it's even worse because we're married. That's why I'm like, I don't really know, how to go about this, but I just have to, wait until the appeal is over. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's terrible waiting game. It really is. It's a terrible waiting game.
yeah. So, yeah, I'll just wait it out, and then hopefully, yeah, I can find somebody to represent. I mean, well, I won't need anybody to represent me if they go ahead and like basically from your experience, how long have you been to wait for them to come back with a decision on the bill?
Well, my case took about 2 years.
time. Oh my God. Okay. So even if you got a lawyer, it wouldn't feed them much at all. It would just.
Well, what attorney do you have right now, Taylor? What attorney do you have?
I have a divorce lawyer, but I wanted to get somebody that was, you know, experienced with CPS cases.
Yeah. Good
So
evening,
yeah, I don't
Rocky.
have it.
I gotta say good evening to Rocky. He's from New York. No, Taylor Williams is not from Virginia. Taylor Williams is from Georgia. Anyway, Rocky is just coming in the room. I have Saul, Rocky, and Taylor in tonight. Taylor's on the phone talking about her case, and she has an appeal going. So it may take 6 months. If they find you that or they're substantiated, then you're stuck. Now, if you want to sue them for a civil lawsuit, they violated. What did they violated with you? Did they lie in court? Did you catch them on perjury? Did they violate
There
your?
was no court. There was no hearing. There was nothing. They just they were lying. They lied to me about my kids. The lady, I should have reported everything, but I didn't. Yeah, they basically lied and said they were gonna take my kids for 24 hours, and it ended up being temporary. They said so. It's kind of yeah. And then they also came into my house. I told them several times, it's like the CPS is like a vampire. They don't get in unless you listen. So I told them how I did not want any contact with them. I said, am I being punished with something? Are there allegations? What's going on? They said, no, we just want to make sure they're okay. Because essentially, this is my ex-husband using my mental health against me. So, I had some situations where I did get hospitalized, and so he's using that against me. Granted, he may have been concerned about the children, but they were fine, they were okay, and I was very aware of what was going on with me. So I take myself to the hospital, and I went and did everything that I was supposed to do, therapy, treatment, everything. So they basically, I feel like it's one for me. That's what I think I could get them on one for movement. They didn't follow protocol. There was no hearing. There was nothing. They kind of I kind of took the kids a little bit. It was a sneaky thing that they kind of did. They weren't telling me all the information.
Okay, so your case is still not over yet. It's still an open case, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, being an open case, um, you're kind of restricted from doing a lawsuit, and also, do you have any visitations with your child?
You said, do I have any visitation? Yes.
Yes.
I have to be honest. I have to be supervised with them, but
Who is the child staying with? Right. Who is the child staying with?
The father and the grandmother.
So are you still married to the father?
Technically, yes.
Do you plan to get a divorce?
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so you two are not down there. Now, why is the child with the father? Because they think that you're crazy? Is that what it is?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, they don't think I'm crazy. They just want to make sure that I'm mentally stable enough to be with my kids, and to not get overwhelmed and everything like that. So yeah, they're with them for safety. It's called a safety plan is what we're on.
Um, okay, okay. So, how can I help you?
Okay. I mean, you pretty much told me what I needed to know. I was just seeing if it was. I'm sorry. Hello.
Yes. What was the question?
I said you pretty much told me what I needed to know. I just have to wait for the appeal.
Okay. Well, it's kind
Yeah.
of a lengthy process. The problem being is that it sounds like your husband has now got the court convinced the child can stay. It's better for the child to be with a biological family member than it is to be with a foster care. So I'm glad for that. But that doesn't
Right.
help you because you should be
Right.
entitled to see the child. Now, when you guys get a divorce, you want to ask for 50-50 custody, 50-50 custody. That
Right.
that way the child stays with you half the time and with the husband half the time.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering more so about the record. I won't hold you on here any longer because I know you're about to get off. But
Well, no,
yeah, I
no,
was
no.
just
I'm
wondering about
I'm
the
here
record,
to
and I
help
just have to.
you. I have 20 minutes left of my show, or
Okay.
excuse me, I have 12 minutes left of my show
Okay.
time.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just working on my record. Like I said, I'm in nursing school. I don't want to neglect my kids. I don't harm. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm yeah. It's not right. And I basically did have a nervous breakdown. I forgot to mention that my mom passed in 2016. So I just have a lot of trauma that I've been through, and I had a moment, and it's basically just being used against me. My ex-husband is very abusive. Yeah, so he's using it and taking it. So I'm just trying to get through it.
Yeah, yeah.
But thank you for having me. And I hope that I can
Well,
figure out
I'll be on again.
information
I'll be
out.
on again tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and we can talk
Okay, well
about it.
maybe I can check back in once I receive this bill, and I'll let you know if you're on here on a regular basis. I'll try to let you know and update you on the case.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Taylor,
It
for
was nice
calling in.
meeting
Good
you.
luck with your case. All right. Bye bye. All right. That was Taylor. And she has a hard case. She's got a husband, she's got a divorce. Apparently, the husband's got the child, but I think he's using something against her to get the child, I guess. But it's great that the child's with a family member. Um, don't know the whole story, but she definitely needs an attorney. And of course, she's got the wrong kind of attorney. You need to get what's called a juvenile law, family law dependency attorney. That's the attorney you need. That's the attorney you need. Okay. We have about 5 more minutes left here of this live stream. So anyway, um, you need a what's called a juvenile law, family law, dependency lawyer for CPS matters. For divorce, you need a family law attorney for divorce, a family law attorney for divorce, and also a juvenile law is a good point in the background. So you need juvenile law and family law for divorce. For CPS, you need to add in dependency. Dependency. Now, I don't know what Saul is talking about an RN license or a CPS case. There's nothing to do with lawyers or a licensed practical nurse or registered nurse. That's in medical. That's in medical. And again, Saul is only in Kansas, so he may not know about Georgia. Anyway, again, I want to thank you all. Hopefully, this was very educational and help you. Again, I'm just a caring father who has 43 years of marriage and raised 6 children. I've been 61 years of work experience and life skills. I'm not an attorney, and what I speak for is not legal advice. It's for educational purposes based on the experience from talking to over 2,700 people from around the world and my own personal experience with CPS that I come up with the 5 rules. Come up with the 5 rules. Anyway, my time is up. It's now 7:58. I'm going to take my phone number down and I'm going to put on Department of Government Efficiency, which is Doge. And that has a website you need to check out and see what it's all about. Also, they have 2 phone numbers. The 202 is the White House area code, and they have an email. If you're not successful at the county level or at the state level, you can go to the federal level. The Doge right now is investigating social services. The child protection system is a part of social services. So please check it out. Again, I want to thank the people in my room. I want to thank Saul. He's new tonight. He's from Kansas, trying to give some help to other people. Taylor Williams, you're a very sweet lady. I hear you. It's unfortunate you don't have a divorce yet with your husband, but at least your husband has the child. Shame you guys can't work it out. But you got to, hopefully, your appeal comes the way that you and your attorney did it. What concerns me is the attorney you're using may not be the right attorney. But then again, I don't know if that was a court appointed attorney or attorney that you hired, Taylor. But Taylor's from Georgia. Taylor's from Georgia. I also had Rocky from Virginia who's talked about his brother has a case. Um, excuse me. Rocky is from New York. His brother's from Virginia. And Taylor's from Georgia. And who else do I have in here? I think that's about it. Now, do not forget to fight for your children or your family. Please do so. Now, I'll be on again tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Then tomorrow evening, I'll come on at You see, I have a different time tomorrow evening because I have a family commitment tomorrow evening. So I'm doing my evening show on Friday nights at 4 p.m. because I have to leave no later than 5:30 for my family commitment that goes to 11:30 at night. So anyway, again, I want to really stress upon that you need to keep fighting for your case. Thank you very, very much. And God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And this is now there'll be there'll be a video at the end of my live stream tonight when I sign off. Good night and
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted, and if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last